Yeah. Hello, YouTube. I am Anna, your host today. Today, we are going to talk about sexuality and mental health. With me, I have Bruna, Elusman, Márcio, Nondas, and Tuani. Welcome to the best meeting of the week. We already presented ourselves. So let's start with the first question. How does mental illness affect sexuality? Let's start with Matthew. Hello, I am Anna, your host today. Today we are going to talk about sexuality and mental health. With me, I have Bruna. Yes. Matthew. No, not yet. That's okay. I'm sorry, guys. Let's start with Matthew. Yeah, Nondas, thanks for the question. How does mental illness affect sexuality?
Yeah, it's a trick question, as you usually bring to us on on Friday mornings, and I'm the first one to answer that. Okay, no problem. Yeah, mental illness. To begin with, I would say that mental illness. There are many types of mental illness. Okay. And it's hard to say about all of them, but to tell about it generally, I would say that yes, mental illness should affect sexuality once it brings loads of loss for the people who suffer about it. Okay, who is facing this mental illness. The people can be really out of their mind, and of course, in consequence of that, we could say that it affects the sexuality and many other points for their lives, because they become not aware of what they are doing. Okay, so I think that mental illness affects not only sexuality, but many points about people's life.
Yeah, thank you, Master. I think you started in a perfect way, talking about a lot of types of mental illness that exist. Let's listen about Nondas. How do you think it affects?
To be honest, I think that I don't understand very well this question, and I would like to have more help. You can context this question better for me, please.
Yes, sure. I think you not said that the question number 1 and number 2 are so close. So the first question is how the mental illness, your mental health and some disease of this affect your sexuality. So let's start with a first problem, a mental illness affecting your sexuality, the way that you enjoy your sexual life. I don't know if it's clear.
Okay, yeah, very clear. So it's hard, as Marcia said before, and there's a lot of kinds of mental illness, and in special, I say about 2 or 3, maybe depressed and anxious and chronic stress. So normally when the person has this problem, the desired change, and it's very low normally, and the way that this person involved with sex is different, and the behavior change a lot. So yeah, that's my point about this question.
Yeah, perfect. When you say the desire is low, I don't know if it exists, but maybe yes. When someone suffering of anxiety, maybe, I don't know, guys, we are here to discuss. Even though I work with this, I have never listened about someone that is suffering from anxiety and have the turning on more times, but maybe it can exist. Master say that yes, but I think he got my point. The person is suffering from anxiety and she has more desire. I don't know, but maybe it can exist. I don't know. Let's think about. Bru, what do you think? Do you think it exists? And how mental illness affects sexuality?
Just like Marcio and Nonda said, it's really hard to talk about it because we need to consider each type of illness. But I was thinking here of it can come with a lot of insecurity, right? Or you like the person can feel I don't know, uncomfortable, or maybe they can't tell, they can't say and tell the way they are feeling, or they can set boundaries, you know, when having a relationship, sexual relationship with someone else. It can be really, really complicated because if you're so insecure and uncomfortable that you can't speak and you can't talk, is that thing we were talking about the other class, you know, the absence of no. It can be complicated too. And I think it affects sexuality in so many ways, you know, because you may not be able to express the feelings, or to just say the things you like or you don't like. I don't know. It is a difficult question. That's it.
Yeah, I totally agree. But guys, let's open our mind. When we talk about the desire, doesn't mean that you need to put your desire in another person, in a relationship. You can get your desire for yourself. An example, pornography, masturbation. So maybe some people could discount the anxiety in masturbation and become a little bit better because of the hormones of the organs of hormones. It's hard, but let's open our minds, guys. We are here to discuss about all types of sexuality. Tuani, what do you think about the question number 1? No, not sorry. We are here to learn together. Don't mind.
I think mental illness affect everything in your life in general, but in sexuality, I think makes you not feel good about ourselves.
Yeah, and when we are not good with ourselves, as Bruno said, it's hard to have a relationship, a sexual relationship. And you, Ella's mom, what do you think?
Sorry. I believe there are many ways that this kind of thing affects sexuality, you know. An example, when someone is so when
Oh, I think he has a problem with his connection. Maybe he backs. So let's continue to the question number 2. How does sexuality affect mental health? Now it's the opposite. Now let's think the main problem is in the sexuality, and the result, the consequence is in the mental health. Let's start with Marcio again. He brings good topics to start the discussion.
Thank you. Yeah, it's curious that because I've got a good example of all this topic that we are debating right now, because a very close friend of mine suffered for I don't know if it was a mental illness, okay, but something connected to the brain, okay, that he had to make some treatment, some medical treatments. He had to look for help, okay, for an specialist. Then he had to take some medicines in order to avoid his sexuality was over, okay, was over. He wanted to, he thought about that all the time, and sexuality just guides his life, okay. His life was guided by sexuality. So at one point, this guy stopped, and maybe there's something wrong with me, okay. Then he went to look for a doctor, and he took some medicine, and he had a very good progress on that, and sexuality didn't guide his life anymore, okay. So he became how would I say, like a normal person, okay. That sexuality is something, it's one more topic in life, not the topic, okay.
Yeah,
So
not the main topic. Yeah.
And it's terrible because the guy suffered a lot with that, because thinking about just one thing, one topic that can dominate your life is really bad, okay. It can make you suffer a lot, and can make you not be effective in the other sides of your life. So fortunately, he was able to realize that and to call for help, and fortunately, he is pretty well today. So it's something that I would like to share with you, because sometimes we believe that we are just thinking too much about it, but sometimes it is a kind of mental illness, and you have to look for help, okay?
Yeah, there is a line in our life. Everything that is up on this line needs to be balanced. I was thinking about the meaning of a word that a lot of people misunderstand. The word is libido. When I say this word, I think everyone here is thinking about the sexual desire, but it's not this meaning. Libido meanings is the energy of your life. An example, when someone is working hard and just think on work and making money, the libido of this person is focused on the job, on the work. And it's not right. The libido needs to be balanced in your life. And I have a patient that she said, I just have libido for making money. Making money, it's everything in my life. And it's a kind of, it's another way to think about this, Marcio's friend, because the libido of his friends is just about sex and sexuality. And this, when you listen to this story, you think, oh my God, it's so strange, just thinking on sex every time of the day, during all the day. But when we have a friend that just think on job, on making money, or I don't know, making exercise, I don't know.
Okay.
It's a problem as well. So
it's always a libido. So it's a libido for so it's a very good point, because I assume I can tell you that I didn't know about it. For me, libido it's just connected to the sexuality. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing that.
No worries. Because I have a lot of women coming to my session complaining about, I don't have libido anymore. Then we need to ask, what changed in your life? You changed your job, the place you live, you have a kid now. It's clear when the person says that doesn't have libido anymore, it's because other thing captured the libido. and this person doesn't know how to manage, to put the concentration in a lot of things at the same time.
Yes, I think I totally agree with you, because you have to balance, okay? To have balance in your life in every aspect, okay?
Yes.
No matter if it is sexuality or money or everything, you're just pretty right.
Thank you, Márcio. Elosman, welcome back. We are discussing now about the question number 2, but you can answer the number 1 and 2.
Okay, I'll answer number 2. In my humble opinion, I believe there are many ways. Example, sexually affect mental health. Example, when someone don't feel like having a sex, you know, and when he or she, I don't know, brings problems for her or his life, and it turns out that this kind of person can't live healthily, you know, a life healthily, sexual, and other things, you know.
Yes, I got your point. Thank you. And you, Tuane, how does sexuality affect mental health? Tuane?
Sorry. This one, I don't know how to answer. I don't know.
Okay, no problem. You can continue listening, and if you want to add something, just open your microphone anytime you want. And you know this.
In my point of view, there's a lot of aspects, and for example, maybe like what Bruno said before. So, for example, when someone doesn't feel comfortable with the context about your sexuality or sexual life, and it maybe cause anxious and things like that, and stress. So another point, in special about men, normally when the men don't have erection, it's affect a lot the man's life. So it's a problem too. Addiction, for example, porn and a lot of things, so affect a lot the life, so the mental health as well. So it's very hard. Normally there's a lot of problems and it's linked. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I really liked your points that about direction. But I would like to bring a Piper discussion. An example. I think it's just so uncomfortable for the man when their body doesn't answer the way that he is excited, because it's something that you can see. You can see that the body is not answering what you want, that is not answering the way that you want your body answer. But for the woman, when we doesn't have, I don't know how to say this in English, lubrification enough, the couple cannot see, but they cannot see so clear as it is for men. So for the woman, we suffer for the same, it's hard. My body's not working. What's happening? But we can continue. But for the man, I think it's so uncomfortable because of what the society says, of course, and because it's something that you can see. It's so clear. And for the woman, it's not so clear. That's the reason some women continue the relationship and just continue the intercourse and just can go. Just think about it, guys. Let's go. Bruna, how do you think the sexuality affect mental health?
I think no one talked about it, but I was thinking of the LGBT community, you know, and how this can affect their mental health, you know. Of course, nowadays things are getting better, but just for those who are in the community and really know how these things are, it can affect the mental health because they may not be accepted for their parents or their families. And I don't know, I was thinking about it, and I just want to share this point.
Yeah, this point is the question number 3. And I was really afraid of being bring this question and being misunderstood. But I did some research about it before bringing this question. And is there a relation between sexual orientation related to mental health problems? Because when they are not accepted, when the people doesn't get they or have some prejudice, it's really related with mental problems. For you, Marcio, it's a mix. It's a question number 3, orientation related to mental health problems.
Yeah. Regarding to this topic, I believe that I can see things clearly in my mind. Okay. I don't. Maybe sexual orientation can be related to mental health. Maybe. Okay. But I think it's not the main point here. I got an example in my wife's family, because one of his cousin, primo, filho do primo, okay, sons of her cousin, okay, just was born gay, okay. There's no other way to do that. Since he was a child. Just a minute, please. Just a minute. Sorry, because the bell was ringing. I had to do something about. Sorry. Since he was very, very young, he is now about 12 years old. Okay, but since he was very young, you could see that he was at the wrong body, if I can say that. Okay, and as the time goes by, so he is now something. He's now, we can see clearly now that he's gay. Okay, so I believe that most of the people that are gay, they are born this way. Okay, they are born this way, and then as the time goes by, as I said, this come up, this arise from inside. That's the way I feel this very tricky topic. Okay, very complex topic. So, yeah. But what I do believe, however, I do believe that sometimes it can be related to mental health or to family problems. Okay, because I have another example in some family that 2 girls, they were twins. Okay, and her mom and her dad didn't get well during the marriage. Okay, they fighted a lot, and we witnessed that it was really bad. Okay, they disrespect each other, not to beat. Okay, not with violence itself, but with words. Okay, and it was really terrible. And their mommy was a very adamant people. Okay, like inflexible, and he was very combating. I don't know, very stressed one. and their mom didn't. After they end up, the couple end up separated, okay, divorced, but their mom didn't support their daughters, okay.
Yeah.
So didn't treat them well after the divorce. Then he gets at some point like, my mom is not my mommy anymore, okay.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
it's hard for especially for two girls, okay, not to have a mommy support them after the divorce. So
Yes.
I believe that because of that, both are gay today.
Yeah.
Both like women, okay. So it's so much coincidence for it to happen, but I believe that I can assume with some restrictions, okay. I'm not the one of the truth, but maybe we can assume that it was because of the very bad relationship with their mom, okay.
Yeah.
That's a very complex point that I brought to you. I'm provoking you, okay.
Yeah, I got you.
But it's a real example, okay. It's
Yes.
life. It's happening right now.
Yeah, I totally got your point. I got your examples. The example is real, but the way that we can face and what we think about this example, it's a personal question. It's a personal opinion. An example you
Yeah,
gave
I totally
here,
agree with you.
and
Yeah,
I
you're right.
totally got your point. But in my opinion, I don't know if a mental health problem could change your sex orientation, because it's your orientation. Some people think that the person was born with this orientation, or the society could change this orientation. I'm not sure about what is my opinion about this. In some cases, I think the people was born, and in some cases, I think the people could change what they like with the life. An example, if someone never I don't know, if someone never try having a sex with another kind of sex, they will never know if they really like. So I'm not sure about it. So we are here just to discuss, and it's an open place to have different opinions. No,
Totally.
you are with a face that you want to say something.
No, in my opinion, it's not related, and sexual orientation is not related to mental health problems. But I don't know. As you said before, it's hard. I have another example here. My neighbor is gay, and since he was a kid, it's how can I say? It's clear. So it's hard to understand this question. But as you said too, I don't know it, because sex is a taboo here, and not just here in Brazil, but in the world, I think. And it's hard because our behavior, our sexual behavior, uh, it's linked with our culture. And when you are a culture very hard, very close, it's hard to really discover what you want if you don't try this. So as you said, so I don't know, but in my point of view, it's not related, and sexual orientation and mental health problems.
Yeah, thank you. Now I'm getting that this question has more than one way to interpret. The first one is people who has a kind of sexual orientation has more risk to disinvolve mental health problems. It's the first way to understand this question. And the second way that I think Marcio and Nondas get this question. Does mental health problems could change your sex orientation? So it's another way. And you, Bruno?
Or sorry, but and another point, maybe can mask your sexual orientation because you have mental health problems.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, there's no right and wrong, okay? As you said, everyone can interpret for themselves, okay?
Yeah.
I am a bit confused now. Can you ask it again, Anna? The question.
Yeah, it's the question number 3, but there is a lot of ways to interpret this question. The first one is sexual orientation related to mental health problems? The example is someone that is from LGBTQ community has more risk to develop mental health problems. And the second way to understand this question is if mental health problems could change your sex orientation. Or any way that you can get.
I heard you. I was listening to you and Marcio, and I agree with you at the point that, of course, Marcio was talking about this specific story. There is a show. Actually, it's a movie on Netflix. I forgot the name, but I will try to find it here. It's talking about it is about that idea that gay or gays can be cured, and they go into this group. I don't remember if it's related to religion, but I think it is. And they have these they are kind of forced, to change. It's like a therapy, to change their sexual orientation. And this developed a lot of problems, because they thought they were wrong, and many of them struggled a lot in dealing with their feelings and forcing themselves to live a life it wasn't theirs. It was they were seeing as wrong, and they thought they were wrong at that time. So they were gay, then they became straight, and then they found out it wasn't wrong being gay, so they started dating same gender people again, and then I think avoiding being who you really are can cause mental health problems. I think denying the things you like can cause this stuff. So for me, this is the relationship. Like when you deny the things you like in order to please society or to please other people and not please yourself, this may be the biggest cause of mental health problems in the LGBT community, besides prejudice and other stuff we already know. That's what I think. And I will find the name of the movie, then I share it here with you.
Yeah, please. I have a Friday night free, so I would like to watch this movie. Ella's mom, what do you think?
I was paying attention about what you guys were talking about, and I'm not really sure how to say about that, because when I think sexual orientation, it's about how to teach someone, or better, a teenager use a condom to have a safe sex, But about sexuality, it's a tough point of view for me, because it's something that most of people are really genetic queens. That's something that we can't we can't change some thoughts about this. But I totally respect about all the opinions said here.
Yes, I think our connection was a little bit unstable for me, but I could got your point about the different point of views. Yeah, Bruna shared the name of video. Pray away. It's good, guys. Let's watch. Tuane, do you want to add something?
Infelizmente, não esqueci a palavra. I think so. The conflicts that sometimes happen on account of parents and the family members. Often the family process is complicated, but not because of sexual orientation at all, but because of the people around. O que as pessoas fazem, né, em volta, infelizmente.
Yeah, I think it's the highlight of this question. I think it's not related to the sexual orientation, but it's about the society, the friends, the family, how people look for them. And I think it's just because of the society. If the number, anyway, let's choose another question. Guys, we just have few minutes to discuss. I let Bruna, do you want to choose another question? Bruna will finish this meeting for us because I really need to go.
Okay, let's do it then. Maybe, is there so hard, Anna? Maybe the last one, number 8. What do you do to take care of your mental health, and how often do you do it? That's a good one.
So guys, just a second. Will be the question number 8. So I need to go. Thanks for coming to this meeting. I hope you like this. I will put Bruna as a host. And thanks for coming, guys. That's it.
Thanks, Anna.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Let's continue then. Thanks, Anna. And what do you guys do to take care of your mental health? Let's start with you, Nondas.
A lot of stuffs. Maybe the first one is avoid news, and this is my first option because I'm a diet about news. It's very hard to handle with this because normally the news has a bias and to have more clicks and more money too. So it's hard. Normally shows only the bad things, and you can change your mental health because of that. Another point to take care of about your physiology, about your mind, about your biology. So it's important. And for example, my sleep it's my number one in my life, because if I didn't sleep well, my body doesn't work very well. So it's important to take care of about your sleep. I try to move my body every single day, at least a simple walk, but it's very important, and to choose better your food. It's important to have hour for leisure and to play video games, to watch Casimiro. It's very good too, and it helped me a lot.
That's great what you're saying, because it's
and
interesting.
music too.
Music, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
music
interesting
is
what
great.
you said. because there are a lot of factors, right, that influence the way we are feeling and our mental health, right? What do you think, Mars? You were saying you can talk.
Yeah, thinking regarding about Nonda have said right now, and what he is, like he's like how can I say? Oh gosh, a specialist on training, okay, on working out, and talking about that, I would say that we can do an analogy with the training. Okay, there are three important things in life that you must pay attention to. That it's train. Okay, do things, do health things for your body to keep your body moving and working properly. Okay, your food, your nourishing. Okay, you have uh, to eat well, health foods, okay, and avoid fat food, grease food, junk food, and also rest, okay, rest. You have to rest well to give your body a proper rest in order to get fueled, okay, of energy to start another day and so on. So I would say that it could be a good analogy for your wellness, to have a good life.
Yes, since we have a professional here, and true actually, because Tuani is also a physical education professional. Maybe she can share with us her tips. And you, Tuani, would you like to add anything else besides what Nonda said?
I like this question. I do therapy, exercise, and my hobbies. I like playing video game and being with my dogs. It's good.
Very good. It's great, because it is a personal question, but at the same time, it's about what is pleasant for us, right? Just like Nonda said, I've been trying to take care of my body, and it's been helping me a lot in my mental health, because I've been feeling able, like, okay, today I did it for myself, that's great. Like yesterday, I though I couldn't do everything I was expecting, I felt that I had taken some time in my day to focus on me, and I felt like, oh gosh, I did it, I I think this is the best part of taking care of our mental health, that we are doing something for us, like thinking of us, and this is really important. Just like Tony, I do therapy too. So every week I talk to my therapist, but I just like Nonda said, I've been trying to have a healthier lifestyle, and it's been helping me a lot.
Yeah, Bruna,
Okay.
thank you for sharing. And in addition to that, I would say that it's really important to take care of ourselves. Okay, it's important to love ourselves, to respect ourselves, because if you are not good with you, okay, with who you are, you never be able to help you or even help others. Okay, firstly, you have to be good, to be happy with you. I totally agree with what you said. That's
Yeah.
main focus in our life. Okay, the
Yeah.
beginning is to be good with you.
Yes, because we are always focused on the other, right? I don't know about you, but I focus a lot. Like at work, we have to do things for the others. In the family, we need to do things for the others too, and sometimes we forget to take some time for ourselves, right? Let's check with you, Elosma. What do you think? How do you take care of your mental health?
Uh, Meditation, of course.
Yeah.
100 minutes a day, every single day. And as Nonda said before, sleeping well is an amazing it's another way, to start a good day, because if I don't sleep well, I want already treat someone well, and I believe a good night's sleep is the other way too. That's my opinion.
Very good. Well, I think we have time for the last one. So I want to go back to number 6. What do you do to keep your sexuality up? This is also about ourselves, right? And our mental health, just like we were discussing. So I want to start with you, Marcio.
Yeah, I will insist on what I was saying to you before, and I congrats you for thinking about you firstly. It's not about selfish, it's about being well, okay, to help others. And what I feel about this question is that again, all the things that I have said before, you have to keep your life well. You have to keep a balance, doing things that you like doing, things that you maintain your mental health, okay, like eating well, like doing exercise, doing things that you like, focus on you first, and to be nice, to be happy with yourself. Okay, if you don't do that, you won't have balance in your life, and sexuality will be one of those factors in life that will suffer with that. Okay, because you are not good with you, so nothing will go okay. So that's what I think.
You're answering number 5.
No, answer number 6.
6. Okay. Just check. No, but it's very nice what you said. About yeah, just like we were answering the other ones, um, and I think these two questions, like 5 and 6, really relate. Because when we feel more comfortable, right, with ourselves, when we focus on us, we feel more comfortable and we feel better to please other people and to please ourselves too, right? That's how I keep my sexuality up, too, just like you.
Yeah, that's the point. Sorry, that's the point. That's what I gonna get. Okay, achieve in the final state. Okay, it was the desired state in the state.
I got you. Very good. What about you, Tuane?
Um, it is question 6. I
Yeah.
try to feel good about myself every day, or more today. Yeah, that's it.
Very good. I don't know if I got the last thing you said. Masturbate.
I don't understand.
I didn't get the last thing you said. Can you repeat the ending? Okay, I will skip to no. That's what about you.
The same things that I said before in the last question. Our body is a machine. If my machine doesn't work very well, nothing is working very well. So it's important to keep my mind well, my physical body, my physical and my body as completely good. It's important to maintain. And I will add something very important for me. It's connection. and connection with the people and in person. So especially nowadays, it's not very usual anymore, unfortunately, but to have connections to talk in person, to meet another people, it's important to keep your mind very well, and so to maintain your sexuality.
Very good. Yes, totally agree with you, be in contact with other people. It was really interesting what Anna said, because my brain leads me to think of sexual relationship. I don't know why. Maybe because we connect sexuality to sex, right? But it's much more than that. So I need to educate myself and my brain to connect this topic with other stuff. It's really really hard. Well, guys, I think that's it. I really hope you have enjoyed the conversation. I will copy the link of the survey here. You can. I just want to ask you 1 minute to copy it here. You can share ideas if you liked the meeting or not, and then don't forget, if you want to have more information about TNT, you can just go to our website. There are classes for beginners, intermediate, and also if you are part of the program, you have access to everything, all the materials, and access to the questions previously. And then I think that's all. If you want to, if you have any questions about the plan, you can talk to Ana on her Instagram. I think it's Ana P. Batalha. Then you can or on Telegram too. You can talk to her there. Okay, but I think all of you are part of the plan. Go ahead, Mars.
Sorry, I would like to tell something. I will use this day that we are okay, we are not so busy,
Okay.
because I cannot manage the link, okay, on the chat. I cannot just copy the link and put on my browser. So it's hard to me to answer the survey, because when I click on the link, so it opens in another browser that wastes too much time to open. So it becomes so slow, and I just give up. Okay, to
Okay,
do that.
I got
I'm not able to copy things from the chat, and it's hard to me to handle with
if
that.
you
That's
if you
that's
try
the
to
main reason that I don't answer the survey.
if you try to select it and click with the right button, can you see the copy button?
Yeah, and I select, then I push I press the right button. Okay, then it appears to me select all. Then select all the chats, all the
I
chats.
think no one can copy, only
Yeah,
only hosts.
I think it's because of Zoom. It's not like because of us, unfortunately. I know
but
in the future this feature like commenting and rating the meeting, it will be everything on TNT's website, so we won't need to share the link anymore. But it's okay if you can't click on it. It's all good.
yeah, if you can send it by email, maybe it's simple.
It will be a good idea. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Just before we finish, I was talking to Phil yesterday. It's been a while. We don't get some feedback. I don't know if you guys have some time. Like we do need a lot of time, but I want to know from you, how has your experience been here on TNT? If you're enjoying the meetings, can you share with us a little bit about it, Marcio?
sure. For me, it's really comfortable, and it's really a pleasure to be here with you. You guys that are the hosts, I really do really great. Okay, I enjoy you very much. Are very nice people. very respectful, and how can I say, you make things light, okay, for us, and the conversation flows very well, and I'd rather find something like TNT before in order to improve my English for a long time ago. Okay, so for me it's working very well, and I'm glad to be here.
Yes, and you know, I can see your English has improved a lot, Marcio. Like I've been listening to you these days, and I'm like, Marcio is rocking, you know, you're nailing it.
Okay, thank you for sharing that, because it's very good when we receive feedback. Yes, so my book, I believe that I really improved, but I'm not at the point that I would like to, okay, yet, but I hope I'll get there with your help and kindness. Thank
You're
you very
doing
much,
it.
Bruna. I enjoy very much your class.
Thank you. And you, Tuane, how has your experience being here on TNT? I know are you coming just to Anna's meetings or others too?
Um, my English is very beginner. I estou aprendendo ainda. E eu venho sempre na aula da Ana.
It's okay. And are you enjoying? Are you enjoying the meetings? Are you enjoying TNT?
Yes. Plan Pro.
Plan Pro is amazing. I am also part of the Pro plan, you know. And
So do I.
I must confess, I love it. And although I am a hostess, I think it's important to support, you know, and I can be here and I can attend all the classes, and I think it's just perfect. It's a great opportunity for us to access the class and be here all the time, right? Well, so I couldn't thank you more. Have a great day, guys. Have a great weekend too. And I really hope to see you next week here too. Thanks again, and bye. Bye, YouTube. Have